Hello, this is Paul Lizell with REO Auction Academy, and today we're going to talk about how to buy properties out of state. Before we dive into it, remember to click on the subscription button down below and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified whenever we put new content out there. All right, let's dive right into it. So how we purchase properties out of state, we buy mostly on online auctions, as most of you know. We do buy from HUD Home Store as well. We do buy from Fannie and Freddie, and we'll occasionally buy some Bank REOs outside of just the online auction platform. More or less, we're doing this. So we're looking either at a target market or we're just trying to find a low-lying fruit. Okay, let's say St. Louis, Missouri is a red hot market, right? So let's say we're having a little trouble finding properties there, so we're looking outside of it. There's a little market, small market called Florissant. So we might run into a few different properties there that we're bidding on, and we end up winning one of those bids. So what is your next step when you win that bid? Obviously, you want to get boots on the ground. You want to get people out there to take additional pictures, take a look at the property, give you some analysis. So there are companies out there you can use like BPO Photo Flow or WeGoLook.com. And there's also other field service managers that you can use to go out there and take pictures and give you a little bit of analysis as well. And basically what they'll do is you have them take pictures of the foundation, take pictures of all the utilities. Hopefully you can get the lockbox code so you can get them in there so they can go in and take pictures of the kitchens, bathrooms, take a picture of the basement, make sure there's no water in the basement, right? Because you don't want to buy a home that you find out has 3 feet of water in the basement after you bought it. And we never did do that, but we ran into properties where we sent these guys out there and they saw water in the basement, took a picture, and then we back out of the deal and just show that it's flooded. And either we renegotiate or just back out of the deal, period. This is why you want to have this, right? Because you're sending them out there. If they find something wrong with the property, for example, this one was local in New Jersey, not too far for us, but it was raining and there was water pouring in through the roof. I got video of that, sent it to them, and was able to renegotiate. I think we got $7,500 off the ask price for that. So that is not off the ask price, but off our bid price. So that is one way to use a renegotiation as well. Not only are you doing it to protect yourself, look at it as an insurance policy, but you're also looking to do this basically to see if there's anything really wrong and prove to them that you should be able to buy this cheaper than even what you're bidding on now. You want to use that too often because they won't want to deal with you if you're constantly doing it every deal. But when there's something wrong with the property above and beyond what you were thinking, it's a great way to use it as a negotiation tool. Anyway, so that after you get that done and after you close on it, in which here's kind of how it ends up going. You sign the contract, you send earnest money deposit in, whether you do it as a wire or whether you get a bank check and overnight it to them, to the title company or to whoever the auction company is. Usually they do have you send it to the title company. It just takes one step out of the process. Then you're going to be getting ready in the next 30 days or so to go to settlement. So then they're going to email you, your title company will email you the closing documents, get them, sign them, get them notarized, overnight them back, again, with a bank check or a wire. That's your purchase. That's your A to B side. Now, let's say you found a buyer and you're going to do a back-to-back closing. It's ideal. That's what we try to do on almost every deal we can. We don't get to do that as often as we like, but we do get to do it on occasion. So what you end up doing is have them coordinate A to B closing and then B to C. Basically, some people call this a simultaneous close. It's not really simultaneous, but close to back. Sometimes it's one day and then it's the other. Short-term use of your money. So then you're going to have two packages. You're going to get the A to B side, which you're going to sign and get notarized, send back them. You're also going to have the B to C side. You're going to have the deed. So that's going to have to be notarized and overnighted back to the title company. And then they'll wire, and you're going to give them your wire instructions, and then they're going to wire you the funds, and then you get your profit right out of that. That's basically the anatomy of an A to B, B to C deal out of state. Again, we don't do a whole lot of rentals out of state. We do a few, but we do a lot of virtual wholesaling, obviously out of state, and occasionally some wholetailing as well. But that is the anatomy, the nuts and bolts of an out of state closing.